Hey, if you can find one of them big 5-gallon red gas cans, I suggest you get about 10 of them. Get 10 of them and fill up that gas and put it away. Because, folk, the way this BRICS versus USA and the NATO jackoffs is shaping up, boy, y'all don't listen. But again, the world is correct because this is your fault. I'm not saying you guys that are listening, this is your fault. This is the fault of people not understanding what goes on out here in the streets. Y'all worrying about the wrong things. You got people out here making moves on you, and you worried about the wrong things. I'm not saying you can't have fun every now and again, but yeah, you saw what happened. But anyway, folks,
You gotta make the money first. Then when you get the money, you get the power. That's why you gotta make your own moves.
yes, folks. So I am here with Blacklight Revelations. We're going to talk about this because BRICS is making moves, and it came out that they are going to woo France away from NATO. And if that happens, y'all are in trouble.
Yeah.
Blacklight, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing, bro? Appreciate you having me on.
Yes, this is going to be fun. This is going to be so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Talking about economics and global economics and finance and monetary policy, that's always a good time.
Yes, but also, hey, I got to address something really fast before we start because really starting black people are y'all shame me. Sometimes. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this up on Twitter in a second. Give me a second. You gotta. I don't want to do this because they're black, but I have to do this because they're black. And it's a teaching moment, ladies and gentlemen. It's a teaching moment. I'm going to need black people to understand. Do not play with me on this U.S. history. I'm not the one. I was a very good U.S. history student. Got consistent A's. Don't play with me on this. So somebody put up a post the other day. Thursday, asking what the vice president does. Okay. I know a lot of people think the vice president of the United States doesn't do anything, but the vice president of the United States literally is in charge of foreign policy. You can go look this up. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I was going to say they have their own specific designated tasks. Now, I was pretty sure one of the top of those designated tasks was foreign policy and foreign diplomacy.
Yes. So here, I want y'all to look at this before we start because I really need black people to understand. We got a lot of dumbasses out here. So this woman, Shanika Adams, put up this post, went viral, said Kamala used black women for votes, and y'all haven't heard from her since. Fire. So this guy retweeted, said, laugh out loud, do y'all normally pay attention to what VPs do, or is this just for retweets? Okay. So this Nigerian come out of nowhere and said they think VP has some kind of power. What? What?
Lord.
Okay. So I said VPs are in charge of foreign matters like the border. They do the grunt work with negotiations with other countries. All that president photo op crap is window dressing. They certify the results of the election. They are the leader of impeachment trials, and they're also National Security Council members. It kind of sounds like power to me.
Right.
So we got this idiot who claims he's a lawyer and a constitutionalist. It'll come up a little later. Tells me no VP is in charge of foreign matters. They only work at the behest of the president. Whatever he instructs them to do, they do. They have tiebreaker power in the split Senate. Please go back to elementary. He think he did something. So I said, I did particularly well in history, especially U.S. history. The president / prime minister shake hands on camera and do joint press conferences to announce deals already negotiated by their teams. I love how they think that Obama and Bush and Clinton and all these presidents were sitting in negotiating rooms with presidents. I love how they think this. I even gave him 3 screenshots that literally shows that President Truman signed legislation bringing the vice president to the National Security Council, a powerful new committee for managing the foreign policy bureaucracy. So it's literally on the books.
Right.
It's literally legislation. And then I said, you know what? Just to shut these guys up, I'm going to show you what Command Me is supposed to be doing. You literally have it right here. Command Me what her job is. Biden literally went on TV and said, I'm handing over the reins of the border to Kamala.
Yeah, that's why they call her the border czar.
Right. That's a foreign policy matter.
Right.
Okay. Then I was smart. I even added a link where I got it from. And it shows the last, I think, like 10 to 12 vice presidents and what they did for foreign policy. Literally. You could go read it. What did the genius say? You literally highlighted the word foreign policy. Nothing in those pics says she's responsible for it. You didn't do well enough in history, unfortunately. This is what we're passing as lawyers today.
Oh, man.
This is what we're passing as lawyers today.
Unbelievable.
And you're and he's a he's a constitutionalist.
Aren't the duties of the president and vice president detailed in the Constitution?
Yeah. But we all know the United States don't follow the Constitution. And again, the first slide, it's literally legislation that says what the vice president does.
Right, right.
So then he says this, well, try again. Any responsibility given to VP are delegated from the president, 3 branches of government. Please show in the Constitution the literal source of power for the 3, where it says the VP is responsible for foreign policy. I'll cash app you $1,000. There's literal legislation on the books. You think I should go get my $1,000?
Yeah, I think you should. And also, by his own definition, if the president designated that the vice president is responsible for foreign policy, that doesn't change that the vice president is responsible for foreign policy.
And I was going to hit him with this, but I said, I'm not going to talk to an idiot. If the Constitution got changed and the VP was in charge of that and it was on the books, why do you need a president?
Right. What do you say to that?
I was going to say it, but I said, I'm not even going to talk about this, man. I'm not even going to do that. Let me see. Truman legislation. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, people try to run anything by you, and then as soon as you hit them with a fact check, they'll say that that's not what they said and change what they said initially slightly to try to get away from where you're pointing out their inconsistency. That's a tactic.
I don't like constitutionalists because you're literally advocating for something that the United States doesn't follow.
Right.
And it's literally being interpreted every day how somebody wants it.
Right. Yeah, it's not in its original form at this point, especially with stuff like executive orders and all the changes that the Supreme Court can make. It's not in its pure form.
Mm-hmm. But it's funny. It's on the books. You can go look this up.
Right.
But whatever.
It's Twitter.
It is Twitter. Like Gore was really the reason why Kosovo ended. It wasn't because of Clinton.
Right.
How the hell you gonna sit there and say the VP don't do nothing when Dick Cheney literally ran the war in Iraq?
Yeah, exactly.
Joe Biden literally sat there the night they killed Gaddafi arguing with Hillary Clinton, literally asking her, "Okay, you kill this man, what are you gonna do? What? How does that region look?"
Right.
Mike Pence literally negotiated Abraham Accords. That wasn't Trump. And even Trump was smart enough to say, I didn't do that. He said, we did that.
Look at this. Hold on real quick. Let me see. Okay. So there's this website called Share America, and it says it says on here exactly what vice presidents do. Hold on, I'm gonna
Go ahead and
share it
share it. Go
to
ahead and
you.
share it. Let me turn this off.
Let me see. All right, let me see. So here we go. This is it right here. What do vice presidents do? So I just shared it up there. I think you gotta put it up on the screen.
Got you.
There you go. Okay, cool. So now here it says, what do U.S. vice presidents do? The role of the United States vice president was the butt of jokes in earlier times, but the job has evolved to bestow more power and carry more importance. Nelson Rockefeller at first resisted being recruited for the position, saying he was just not built for standby equipment before accepting the job in the middle of the crisis precipitated by the resignation of President Richard Nixon. Some might still say the job mostly amounts to attending funerals in place of the president, said Christopher Devine, assistant professor of political science at the University of Dayton, who studies vice presidential politics, but times have changed. It's a really important position. So, and again, this is a government website, shareamerica.gov. So now here it says constitutional underpinnings, growing job duties. Um, Over the recent decades, presidents themselves have chosen to broaden the job, starting with Jimmy Carter, who elected president in 1976 as a Washington outsider. As a business, Carter felt the country should benefit from the person occupying the position of vice president. He used Walter Mondale as a true partner and advisor, according to Goldstein.
But,
So,
he ain't supposed to do nothing, right?
right, exactly. They lead commissions and other efforts on particular topics as a way for the president to show focus on the area. They travel abroad, especially when the president isn't ready to commit some sort of deal with another country but wants to send a high level missionary. Serves as advisors whose loyalty are clearly to the president and not other groups. So, they lead these commissions, they go overseas, deal, like you said, with foreign policy. So they got a lot of duties that they do. You know what I'm saying? So why that guy would say that they don't have any duties or they don't do anything or it's not an important position is kind of beyond me.
Well, again, that's them. They don't read.
Right. Now, how much an hour would you pay him to take care of your case?
I ain't
that you
paying
might
him
have?
shit because he gonna get me. He gonna get me a case. What the hell?
Right. He not gonna give you a deal on a retainer, but he'll offer you a plea deal.
Unbelievable. How you? This is why Nick. This is why Negroes should not be talking. You don't know what you talking about. Do not talk because you sound stupid.
Or at least before you say something, look it up and make sure what you're saying is right.
Like if I give you the link, it would behoove you to go in there and prove that I'm wrong.
Right. But I'm saying having a link it's not even worth it anymore. People just out here to troll, bro.
But and then we have other people over there. You know what? I'm gonna save that for another day. I'm gonna save that for another. Let's talk about BRICS.
Let's talk
folks.
about
So that's
it.
what y'all came in here for. All right, folks. Now we know BRICS is becoming a problem for the West. And by them becoming a problem for the West, the balance of power is going to change. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? We'll see. We'll see. Because a lot of us now have to play catch up because a lot of us did not see this coming.
Yeah, and they don't talk about it too much in the mainstream media. If anything,
yeah, yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say they'll give a little 5-minute, little video about it, tell you not to worry about anything, and then just go back to the news that doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm. But guess who got into the fold, ladies and gentlemen? I know y'all probably gonna say this is a backstabbing culture, but it is what it is. I'm okay. Let me turn that up. Wait, hold on. Can you turn that share screen off?
Yeah, I got you. Hold on, real quick. All right, go ahead.
All right. So I read this yesterday. Hilarious, by the way. Jamaica trying to get in. My people said, "Hey, UK ain't working. Let us see what they talking about over there." This gonna be fun.
With numerous leaders during his visit to the BRICS member states meeting. The Jamaican government spoke out in favor of the developmental bank being run by the BRICS. A BRICS bank would be beneficial for Jamaica, according to Senator Arnold Joseph Nicholson, the country's Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, who met with Dr. Rob Davies, the Minister of Trade and Industry, at a bilateral meeting in Jamaica today. The establishment of a BRICS development bank is one of the major decisions anticipated to result from the 5th BRICS summit, which will be held in South Africa in March of next year. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa are the 5 emerging economies that make up the BRICS acronym. The two ministers concurred that the BRICS Bank should be involved in securing funding for infrastructure and sustainable development initiatives in the BRICS and other emerging economies and developing nations, EMDC. They added that the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund were not meant to be replaced by the bank. They assert that the Developmental Bank, which is led by the BRICS, will complement the two organizations. According to Minister Davies, the value of South Africa's membership in BRICS extends beyond the country itself to include emerging markets throughout Africa. Nicholson went on to say that Jamaica was pleased to be connected with South Africa and that the Caribbean Community and Common Market, CARICOM, was a priority for the country.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
What do you think the prospects are of that happening?
They might as well do it. They gave away their damn profitable port to China for 50 years.
What they get in return?
Not a damn thing. Jobs. That's what they got. Jobs.
The hell? That's a trend that China has. They're going to all of these black places and getting access to the ports and to the airports.
Yep. And it don't make no type of sense because the people are not benefiting off of it.
Right. Yeah, you shouldn't really make a deal that's going to make things more inconvenient for you. I don't understand why they would do that.
Well, they're seeing what Africa's getting. They figure they can get some of that for themselves. It ain't going to work.
No.
Unless they cut a nice deal where they're getting at least 51% of the controlling interest.
Right. Now, do they have any good collateral to where they could negotiate a 51% position?
Well, let's check their GDP from last year. Let's see if they have any negotiating power. It would be interesting if they did, but I don't know. Let's see. So they said their GDP currently is worth $14.66 billion in 2021. That ain't.
What's the trend looking like for their GDP? Is that on a steady increase?
Well, here's 2022.
So it decreased a little bit.
It decreased, and this is 2023 so far. Yeah. Yeah, they got to get that crime under control. They definitely got to get that crime under control. That don't look good.
Right.
But there's that. But let's go to this. They mentioned the IMF in that TikTok video. Oh, the IMF. International Monetary Fund. These scumbags. Love saying we're gonna give you loans, but then destroy the country.
Right.
All right, we're gonna skip all this. Advantages of the monetary fund. It provide loans to member nations. Its most important function is its ability to provide loans to member nations in need of a bailout. The IMF can attach conditions to these loans, including prescribed economic policies to which borrowing governments must comply. Right. And we go, fills deficit gaps. If a country has a balance of payments deficit, the IMF can step in to fill the gap. Technical support and assistance. It serves as a counsel and advisor to countries attempting a new economic policy. It also publishes papers on new economic topics. Disadvantages. Too much or too little intervention. The IMF has been criticized for not doing much and for overreaching. It has been criticized for being too slow or too eager to assist failing national policies. Well, no shit. They're going to get their money back anyway.
Right.
That's how Cash Plus fell. But all right. Since the United States, Japan, and Great Britain feature prominently in IMF policies, it has been accused of being a tool for free market countries only. Simultaneously, free market supporters criticize the IMF for being too interventionist. Creates moral hazard. Some member nations, such as Italy and Greece, have been accused of pursuing unsustainable budgets because they believe the world community led by the IMF will come to their rescue. This is no different than the moral hazard created by government bailouts of major banks. Hey, are you streaming this to your channel?
Not that I know of.
Go ahead and do that. I think the button should be up there. Or it's too late.
Yeah, I don't see it. How do you do that?
Usually, I think, you know, it might have been before the show started. There was like a button that said stream to your channel.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah. Oh, wait, let's see. It should be there now. Try. Is it up there now, or is it too?
Okay, let me see. Yeah, hold on. It's up here. Let me see.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Let me see. Hold on real quick.
Everybody got to see this. But yeah, the IMF. Cash Plus.
I didn't even know you could do this.
Yeah, this is their way to get at Restream.
Oh, so I've never even done that with Restream.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm gonna put it on my main channel.
Yeah, Restream. What they do is when you make the show, they give you 2 links. You could just have it on your show, but then you give the other person the link. But I think they have to sign up for Restream, but you both can stream at the same time. So I guess StreamYard saw that. They were like, yeah, we gotta get that done. Hey, StreamYard, I need y'all to give me a Rumble button. That one I need.
Now, you know, you can do it on Rumble.
No, I know, but you have to like get the key and all that shit.
Yeah, you got to do it all the time. You got to get the stream key, and you got to do it each episode.
Yeah, sucks. But let's go, family. Let's talk about BRICS. Okay, so we were talking about these member nations. Now, BRICS has a lot of what they call.
Oh shit!
What they call it? What's the word? All right, fine. We'll just say tree branches.
Yeah, a lot of what would you call that? A lot of tentacles. I don't know.
Exactly. But with them having all that, you gotta see something. I'm fixing to show y'all this. This is something called. Damn it. Oh my God. What are you doing?
Okay. All right, there we go.
I don't like my computer right now.
Computer acting
up? No, the mouse. These weird ass mouses. Okay, here we go. The Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Why is it in Russian? Come on, let's get to the English. Okay. Somebody got to update this website. Okay, so briefing by the SEO observer mission following the elections of deputies for Turkmenistan's Majlis, members of the People's Council from provinces, districts, cities, and local councils. So we're going to go to the About page. So it says the Shanghai Cooperation Organization focuses on cooperation with international and regional organizations. The current legal framework of the SCO's foreign relations consists of the following documents: Memorandum of Understanding between the Secretariat of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization and the Executive Committee of the Commonwealth of Independent States. It's a lot of crap. But they're under BRICS. A lot of people don't know this, especially with their friend Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, go into that.
Saudi Arabia is trying to get into BRICS, and if that happens, motherfuckers are in trouble.
No, why you think that is?
Because Saudi Arabia controls a lot of oil, and they came out last week and said they're going to cut production by 550,000 barrels starting next month. And some other member nations of OPEC Plus have said they're going to do similar commitments. The summer is going to be fun. While all these other countries are making pipelines, we're going to get screwed.
So now here goes my question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What would your advice be to somebody that's here in the United States and they see all of this stuff taking place, all of this changing markets, changing economy, changing monetary policy? What would somebody do that would be their best course to protect their purchasing power or to protect their assets from all of these kind of changes?
I would say, me personally, I would get with a financial person and see if you could start investing.
What would you invest in?
Well, the way that BRICS is moving right now, they're talking about going digital with the currency. But I know I'd probably start it while it's low. I'd probably start investing in oil, because any way you slice it, you're going to make money.
Right.
So I would look at oil. I would also look at silver. And I notice how the news isn't really talking about silver. Silver's price is about to pass gold. I think it's going to happen within a year.
Yeah. You know, silver is always doing pretty good. The price of silver, like, kind of recently doubled from, like, I want to say, like, between 2016 and 2019. If I'm not I don't know what it is right now, but I want to say the last time I checked, it was like about, was it like maybe like $35 an ounce?
Let's look it up. Silver price today. Let's see. Okay, so they're asking for $25 an ounce.
Oh, it's $25 an ounce. Okay, so it's going down a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's still not bad, though. Silver has a higher probability of increasing because the unit price is smaller. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the chances of gold going to $4,000 an ounce in the immediate future? You know what I mean?
No, it's going to be a couple years, especially when BRICS gets their foothold in it.
Right.
And then we might see, right now it's at $19. Wait, that can't be right.
I think gold is like about 2,000 per ounce.
Yeah, 2007.
Yeah.
But that went down a little bit, but yeah. Start buying silver, family. It's cheap. Start buying it. As soon as I get my first paycheck from this new job, hopefully I get it. I'm buying at least.
Where do you get your silver from?
Well, they have some exchanges down here, but I'm probably gonna do physical and digital.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So because down here in Atlanta, they have like gold and silver places all over the place. So I'm gonna research some, see who's like the most reputable. I'll probably get about 10 ounces to start.
Right.
Every month I'll get another 10, and then the other digital stuff I'll probably start buying 5 ounces.
Yeah, that's not bad. Now you see that site right there on the page that says JM Bullion. I bought gold from there before.
Mm. Is it
That's,
good?
yeah, that's not a bad place at all. They send a gold with a certificate of authenticity. They have a service where like they'll actually hold the gold for you, or you can get it
Yeah.
sent to your house. They actually have what's called precious metals IRA. That's something that people use the option for, and that's like something that replaces your IRA or something that supplements your IRA
Mhm.
with like a precious metals portfolio, which I don't think that's a bad idea. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. All right, fam. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun summer, family. This is gonna be a fun summer because these people just don't listen.
Yeah.
They don't listen. But you're probably asking why are you going so hard on this? Well, family, I gotta blame somebody for this.
Who we gonna blame?
I don't want to do it, but I gotta do it. We gotta talk. Because if we don't know all the information, we're gonna make stupid decisions.
Yeah, I agree.
We're going to make stupid decisions. I got to blame this man because y'all Negroes loved hymns. But okay, let's see. We're going to use this.
There's the proof. Like I said, coons are pretty stupid. They follow their stomach. They're really easy to catch. So don't overthink it. Keep it simple, and keep it cheap. That's the way to do it. So thanks for watching, and go catch some coon out there.
No, we're not blaming Pearl. This is his fault. It's this man. We're going to blame Obama for this.
You got to give us the Obama connection.
Oh, we're going to give you the Obama connection. Oh, it worked. Nice. My thing went through. Nice. Who wants the Obama connection? Because this Negro is a problem. And he's still a problem. It's been a decade since what I'm about to show you. And how they say the chickens are coming home to roost?
Yeah.
Yeah. Family, let's read this article together. Now, it's an opinion. So we're just going to preface that. This is an opinion. So it says, how Obama lost friends and influence in the BRICS. Now, this came out in 2014. When Barack Obama took office, he pledged a new overture to the world's emerging powers. Today, each of the BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, is at loggerheads with America or worse. Last month, 4 of the 5 abstained in a UN vote condemning the fifth's annexation of Crimea. Next month, India is likely to elect as its new leader Narendra Modi, who is currently the president, prime minister, whatever, who said he has, quote, no interest in visiting America other than to attend the UN in New York. You see how bold they are to talk shit?
Yeah, that's wild, bro.
It's like last week when I was doing the show and I mentioned some UK looking scary chick. It cussed out Biden. Boy. Carlin said he saw some actual raccoons the other day. You saw Paco coons. All right, shout out to the Paco coons.
I was about to say I thought he might have been watching NBC.
Yeah. Where are we at? As the world's largest democracy and America's most natural ally among emerging powers, India's is a troubling weather vane. How on earth did Mr. Obama lose the BRICS? Did he even have them? Because he was used to go at Putin's neck every other day. So did he really have it?
I think India's kind of been they've been kind of falling out of favor with the United States. Remember, there was that whole issue with the C-19 vaccines,
Mm-hmm.
and
Talk to him.
Yeah, they could have used some, and the United States kind of was shady towards them, and then the United States kind of did some currency manipulation that hurt India's economy. And if I'm not mistaken, they actually put some sanctions on India maybe like a year or two ago, didn't they?
We're gonna look that up, but yeah,
The United States has been doing that with I want to say with Turkey too. They've been having not a real good relationship with what's the president's name of Turkey? Erdogan or Erdogan?
yeah, something like that. Yeah, here we go. Biden weighing sanctions on India over Russian military stockpile. That was
See?
last year.
See? How many people even knew we had sanctions on India?
In fact,
You know, like that's supposed to be one of our allies,
yeah. Now they sitting down with Pakistan talking.
which is crazy because India and Pakistan, they've been about to face off at war. India and China been about to be at war a couple times. It's something that we haven't really heard too much about, but that's something that was going on, and now they're about to work on the financial currency with these people.
Do you understand the kind of power BRICS would have if they can get them to sit down and negotiate?
Oh yeah, that's a huge economy.
Shh. Shh. They don't listen. But back to Obama. Some of it was unavoidable. Early in his first term, Mr. Obama called for a reset of U.S. relations with Russia. His overture was warmly received by Dmitry Medvedev, then Russia's president, who was considerably less anti-Western than his predecessor, Vladimir Putin. Fortunately for Mr. Obama, Ukraine, wow, that's a crazy name. I ain't even finna say that name. You see that name?
Man, is that really old boy's name?
That's really the name. I don't know what that is. I'm not reading that. I'll just say PR. I am not reading that.
Unfortunately, for Mr. Obama, Ukraine, PR, and many others. Is that an accident?
No, I just looked them up. It says it's a Russian feminist protest and performance art group.
That's interesting.
Huh?
I said that's interesting.
Okay.
Feminist group, huh?
Yeah.
That sounds about feminist.
Yeah. And many others, Mr. Putin repossessed the presidency. The U.S. president can hardly be blamed for that. Things have gone downhill since then. The trajectory of U.S. relations with China has also been in the wrong direction. Within his first year in office, Mr. Obama made his much feted G2 visit to China, in which he offered Beijing a global partnership to solve the world's big problems, from climate change to financial imbalances. You mean like all the money we own? Alas, the Chinese did not feel ready to tackle problems on a global level that they were still struggling with at home. Mr. Obama was rudely spurned by his hosts. The following year, he replaced his G2 charm offensive with a rhetorical pivot to Asia. Washington presented it as a long overdue rebalancing to a rising Asia-Pacific region, but it was seen by Beijing with some justification as a thinly veiled U.S. attempt to shore up its military alliances with China's neighbors. This week, Mr. Obama will visit Japan, South Korea, the Philippines, and Malaysia, the first three of which are treaty allies of the U.S. In its first visit to Asia in 2 years, China is not on the itinerary. Meanwhile, the anti-U.S. rhetoric coming from Beijing is the toughest in years. Fallout with Brazil is more specific. Now, listen to this. Mr. Obama made a big play in 2009 to woo the main Latin American countries, even attending the summit of the Organization of American States in Trinidad. But relations with Brazil took a nosedive after Edward Snowden's leaks about the National Security Agency last year. Dilma Rousseff, Brazil's president, canceled a state visit to Washington last October in protest at U.S. spying. It did not help that Mr. Obama promised only Americans, but not foreigners, that the NSA was not tapping them. U.S.-Brazil relations are now in the deep freeze.
Man, that's crazy. U.S. is just burning bridges everywhere.
Facts. Now, this is for all the suckers out there that kept telling me, hey, Obama never had no scandals. But there you go. He was spying on Americans. But y'all finna tell me that the government does that.
Right. Now, here go the question. What was he spying on Americans for? Did he find what he was looking for?
Hell no. He ain't find a damn thing. Just like when he spied on the Associated Press, didn't find a damn thing, but they hated his guts for it. They said we gonna get you. Just like he threw Eric Holder under the bus.
That's wild.
But all right. The same is true of India. Again, a far cry from Mr. Obama's warm opening act with Manmohan Singh, India's outgoing prime minister. Mr. Singh, whom Obama once described as his guru, was given Mr. Obama's first state dinner at the White House in 2009. That goodwill has evaporated. Last month, Nancy Powell, the U.S. ambassador to India, resigned, having been treated virtually as a persona non grata in New Delhi since she took the job. It remains to be seen what the Modi effect will be. We've seen it. The fact that he is still denied a visa to visit the U.S. stemming from the gruesome 2002 anti-Muslim pogrom would obviously need to be fixed. Among the BRICS, only South Africa has what could be described as normal relations with the U.S. I wonder why. Who wants to put in the chat why South Africa is somewhat normal with the U.S.? Who wants to put that in there?
Right. That's a good question.
Why do you think that is?
That is a good question.
I'll keep reading until I get an answer. But even here, they are hardly close. If South Africa had spent half as much time wooing the U.S. as it did lobbying to join the BRIC club and thereby adding the S to the acronym, things might be different. Nobody batted an eyelid when it joined the rest and refused to censor Russia over Crimea. And they're also not saying nothing about the war currently. They said, I'm staying out of this. My name is Paul, and that's between y'all.
My name is Bennett, and I ain't in it.
There you go. Each of these deteriorating relationships has specific narratives, but there are two larger themes linking them together. First, the world is adjusting to declining U.S. power. America retains by far the world's largest military force, but it gets a little less so each year. Well, no shit. Should I play the video?
Yeah, play it.
Should I play the video? God, y'all are going to get upset at this. Y'all getting a little preview of Twitter things. Y'all going to hate this. I wonder why they don't like us. I hope I did. Well, damn, I don't think I did. We'll find it. Let me see. This is why nobody is scared of America.
So here's my question for you. What do you think that the United States' containment strategy on BRICS is going to be?
Bullshit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a bullshit. They're gonna try something.
It seems like right now they're just trying to ignore and not acknowledge the problem.
And that's very dangerous.
Right.
People need to know. The people need to know this. They fuck around and don't say something, and it creeps up on them, and everybody gonna be like, "What the hell?" But you know what? Knowing that, they're gonna be like, it was Trump's fault."
Well, you saw what Trump came out and said about all this situation, right?
What'd he say?
That the greatest loss that the United States would ever have would be if the dollar crashed.
Well, they're gonna crash it for us.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Yeah, they're gonna crash it for us because they're not gonna use the petrodollar. They already said. Who was it? China and Brazil said they're gonna exchange each other's currency.
Now, how do you think that the United States is going to react to all of these currency transactions in the Western Hemisphere? See, like that's one thing that if you ask me, the United States is real sensitive to. That's when you start seeing the United States get real sensitive and start acting real weird when things start coming into the Western Hemisphere, because that's getting a little bit too close for comfort.
True. I don't know what they gonna do. They we in trouble. That's all I gotta say. We in trouble, bro. Fuck, I can't find it. I was trying to find that video of that black soldier sitting there dancing like he was in the Alvin Ailey dance company. That's our military, folk.
Yeah, not to mention, the military's got they got rainbow fever.
Got rid of your hypersonic program. The training, it has been, I've heard from some Army people that the training is not like it used to be. They let 3 balloons go over U.S. airspace and they didn't do nothing.
What do you think? What do you think the implications of that are going to be? What do you think that that Russia and China are seeing?
I'm sure Biden paid him. I'm sure he did.
You think so?
I think he paid him. It would not shock me that he paid him.
How deep do you think Biden's benefit to quote unquote possible China ties are? Like, do you think that there's a big benefit for Biden there or nah?
Well, didn't he just get caught getting $1 million from?
Did he?
I think he did.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah. And ironically, it was CNN who posted it. Ironically.
What?
Yeah. Because I read some of the House committee is trying to get his bank records. So here you go. House GOP digs in on China-linked payments to Biden family members and new memo. So it says House Oversight Republicans said a new memo issued Thursday that members of President Joe Biden's family received just over $1 million indirectly from a Chinese company. The committee's latest disclosure in its investigation into the Biden family's business dealings. But this is how they're going to get around it. They said the memo does not provide any evidence tying the payments directly to President Joe Biden, which Republicans have said is the purpose of their investigation. It says his dead son's widow was an unknown recipient of payments from Biden family associate John Robinson Walker, who wired members of Biden's family money after receiving $3 million from a China-based company.
That's crazy. Biden's got all kind of you know about that Chinese gas company that Hunter Biden was involved with, right?
Yeah, Burisma.
No, that's the Ukrainian company. He was involved with I think it's called a Chinese Communist Natural Gas Company or something like that.
Remember when they got mad at Trump for having they said he had a Chinese bank account?
Yeah. And they claim he has some property over in Russia.
Oh God. We in trouble. Yeah. Here we go. China's defense budget continues to grow by double digits while that of the U.S. is falling in real terms. The U.S. miscalculated badly in its 2003 invasion of Iraq. Mr. Obama's latest defense budget will preclude another Iraq-style invasion. That, of course, is a good thing. Really? But other observers, including those who are beginning to resist American power around the world, are adjusting their behavior. They see a U.S. that is increasingly unwilling to project global forces, except using remote control.
Now, what does that imply right there? Because that's not a good thing. Now, if that trend continues, I could see China start really getting aggressive with Taiwan.
Oh, they already did. They did it yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
They threw a couple planes over there.
How did the United States respond?
I don't know. Here we go. China begins drills around Taiwan a day after its leader returns from the U.S. So they waited till the nigga left the house.
Wow.
This is hilarious. There you go. China military rehearses encircling Taiwan after U.S. speaker visit. So he went to go see McCarthy and he said, hey, Go fuck with him real fast.
Wow.
China vows forceful measures after U.S. Taiwan meeting. That was 2 days ago.
Now, here's my question. Do you think that there will ever actually be an actual confrontation between the United States and China? Or do you think that all of this is just posturing? It's just international posturing. I think that the real actual war is the economic war.
Yeah. I said that last week too. It's
Yeah.
not going to be fought on the water or in the air or on the ground. It's going to be fought in the boardroom.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
We in trouble.
Now, here's my question.
Yeah.
What do you think Trump's policy is to deal with this kind of arising situation?
Knowing how arrogant he is, he going to try to break him.
And well, if you ask me, that's not the best idea, but it's
not.
better than just sitting there not doing anything like what Biden is doing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know Trump. You know Trump. He really don't like Putin, but you know, he's like, listen, he not really fucking with me.
You don't think Trump like Putin?
No. He don't. He punked him. I think he likes the way that he runs his country, or he don't like him as a person.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Because I think that Trump wouldn't mind that kind of dictatorship type thing that Putin has going on over there, where he doesn't have to answer to anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Like he cussed out. Remember when he did the tariffs on the aluminum back in 2018? Yeah. He gonna try some shit like that, and then he'll be like, "Listen, asshole, we don't need you." But it's kind of smart what they're doing with BRICS, trying to get all these nations together, because you're basically freezing out the U.S. in every industry. Because you get Saudi Arabia on board, you're hitting the oil. That's big commodities. That's gonna shake up the markets.
You remember when Joe Biden went overseas to talk to, I believe it was the Prince of Saudi Arabia. I think it was a couple months ago. And he gave him the high five.
Keep going.
My question is, do you think that did anything?
No, because we saw pictures weeks later, he was shaking Putin's hand.
Right. Yeah, I don't think anything good is going to come out of that. And honestly, I think he was actually kind of upset with that. I think he was kind of dishonored by it. And honestly, I think our relationship with Saudi Arabia is over with. It's severed.
Unless you're Vince McMahon.
Right.
But yeah, DJ Elmo said Black Light Wow doing a live after 9 hours. You got to be superhuman.
Nah, hit your boy super tired, not superhuman.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be on here too long. We just want to hammer this home.
But I gotta keep my commitments. You know what I'm saying? I told my man Kid Gravity, we're gonna do this collab. I got you. We in there. You know
I appreciate that.
Yeah, you already know, bro.
Let's go back to this article though. Where are we at? Meanwhile, the BRICS economic growth rates are slowing, but they are still growing faster than the U.S. and are likely to continue to do so. The economic center of gravity will continue to shift their way. Second, the U.S. public is tired of its country's global responsibilities. But when we say it, it's the problem, right?
Yeah, right.
We've been telling y'all for decades, stop paying off Israel. Let them think for themselves. You giving them billions of dollars every year for their defense. Fam, do y'all understand the amount of money we've given Israel over the years? Basically funded Jinsa to come over here to screw with us.
Bro, I don't think anybody really fully understands like the amount of support that we've given Israel. And then the thing that's crazy about that is that we should do a stream one of these days where we talk about what they're doing with China and Russia. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
man, that's wild. Y'all take all of the money and benefits that we've helped you guys to get, and you turn around and use that with our enemies.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all still getting funding and still getting support. Why?
That's what I'm saying.
You know?
But that's what I'm saying. You're giving them all that money and they screwing you over.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They so cool. They won't show you videos at night from Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. Why is that?
You know what they got going on over there? They got the police on the street, people, military law.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of black Ethiopian Jews getting abused by the police.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
But they don't want to talk about that, right?
Yeah.
They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about how they out there protesting every night. They don't want to show that. Every time they put up a video, they take it down. But now it's so rampant now, the news finally had to admit that is going on.
Right. And they're talking about it real carefully.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
They don't listen, bro.
It's like, we'll put out a little sheet of paper about this, but we're not going to go too in depth about it. And if you don't talk about it the way we talk about it, then your channel will get struck or your channel will get removed.
Mm-hmm. Unbelievable. But yeah, global responsibility. But all right, Mr. Obama's real pivot is not to Asia, but to America. In this, he is only taking his cue from domestic sentiment. Yet his pivot to home is not going too well either. As Lawrence Summers, the former U.S. Treasury Secretary, recently observed, the U.S. has two parties, one of which, Democrats, refuses to endorse any kind of trade deal, the other of which, the Republicans, appear to detest all international institutions. Mm-hmm.
Now, when they say international Republicans detest international institutions, I think what they basically mean is that the Republicans kind of aren't really into getting into those big organizations that tie us into monetary and foreign policy of others. Because, you know, Trump wasn't really big on the WHO. He wasn't big on those nuclear agreements. And he wasn't big on the UN. He wanted to get us out of everything that would tie us to a commitment to acting on the behalf of other nations, seemed like.
Mm-hmm. What DJ J the Informant said, guess what stat Israel is about to top on track to top so far? Should we show it to him? I'll probably get in trouble for showing it to him, but we gonna show it to him.
Shoot it to me in the private chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. Yeah, you ooh, we gonna get in trouble for this. We go get let me see.
I don't be playing no games with dealing with none of that nonsense.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see. Damn. I can't find it. This sucks. You know what? Let Jay say. Hey Jay, you say it. Because then as long as you say it, I can't get in trouble for it. I'll just put it on the screen.
Yeah, right.
I'll put it on the screen. Go ahead, Jay. Put it in there for them. But yeah, international institutions. So they don't like BRICS. They don't like the Belt Road Initiative.
Now that Belt Road Initiative is interesting.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. And what I think is also interesting is that the countries involved in NATO and the countries involved in NAFTA they're not really making any kind of Western Hemisphere logistics or economic effort like that. So they're not really going to have I guess they do have a chain if you talk about NAFTA as a regional block, but there's not really any kind of specific vehicle for an economic supply chain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I believe that what JD Informant just typed in.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Especially with that video that came out that was never supposed to come outside. when they went in that mosque and started whooping on them. Oh boy! And then the Palestine said, and they said, "Oh word, we gonna send some rockets over there."
Man, that's crazy. It's
They
just
said
it's
the summer's gonna be fun.
yeah. Hey, but you know what's good about the summer though?
What's that?
We'll be able to YouTube and talk about it all from the safety of our homes.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Don't be too old to get drafted.
Right. We'll be able to just sit down, you know what I'm saying, and chop it up, drink
And
a
if
cup
you
of
do hear
coffee.
pauses every now and again, that means we saw a beautiful woman in a sundress.
Pause.
What pause? A beautiful woman in a sundress? What pause? Yeah, we go.
Right.
Yeah, no, well,
Tell
if you
her to
see,
pause.
you know what?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, yeah, pause and spin real fast. Hey,
Yeah.
if you see a picture of the word pause show up, then you'll know.
Bro, that's hilarious. That pause is funny.
Mm.
That never gets old.
They were saying a lot of pause-worthy shit on Twitter last week. Because I was actually supposed to do a video today about the internet wrestling community. I might save that for that might be my Wednesday upload.
What's going on with the internet wrestling community?
Dude,
what they up to?
There's some incels, bro. Now I see why women say I don't want to tell you that I like wrestling. Some of the shit I've seen, bro.
What?
Y'all niggas need help, bro.
You opened up a whole rabbit hole doing that. What was you did a video about what, like WrestleMania or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you opened up a whole rabbit hole you didn't know you was about to open up.
I don't give a damn. I went after the anime community too. They
What was they doing?
incels
What they
too.
talking
They
about?
incels. How the fuck you gonna sit up there and compare titties of a cartoon character? Like, come on.
Oh my god,
bro.
dude. Have you ever seen Chun-Li, dude?
Dude, you see this fan
Dude,
fiction?
listen, I took her to prom. I want to hear it.
You see this fan fiction? Yo, I was in my basement for like 7 hours.
Yeah, I was with her in the basement for 7 hours.
My man said, "Don't get blocked." Shit.
Man, them dudes be taking that shit serious.
Val, well, hello.
What's good with it, Val?
Tony 45, hello. Damn, I didn't even know there's many people in here. James Hudson, hello. Norma X, what's up? I saw Carla in here too. What's up? Everybody, what's up? Let me finish this off. Neither of the two parties listens to what Mr. Obama wants. You believe that television raised you as public law go to, yo, my God.
Dude, stop reading so fast.
They turned you out. Oh my God.
Bro, that's hilarious. Like, that's so funny.
I hate Obama. I hate that man so much. I don't understand.
I'm surprised Obama don't just be coming on like random TV shows, like, you know, when they be like, "Oh, we got a special guest," and it'll be like the TV show coming on, and then here he comes, like somebody happy to see him.
Because during the election, when he went outside to go stump, niggas were booing him.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I believe it.
Remember when he did it in Philly? They wouldn't show the crowd. Ain't nobody was out there.
Man, that crowd was going in on him, wasn't they?
No, they were just honking their horns, but you could tell, even with the honking horns, nobody was outside. He did a campaign rally. They started booing him.
Man, that's wild. He probably thinks that he still got it going on too. Yeah, you know, they all love me. I'm just coming here to give these people hope for next election and tell them to make sure that they don't vote for Trump. It's like, dude,
why?
That doesn't work. Right.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Well, why though? Why wouldn't you want him to be elected?
Kid Gravity.
Dumbasses.
Don't ask questions. Just do as I say.
But it's like I keep saying, y'all could have had another 4 years of this man, and then he'd been gone in 2025. Y'all could have had a fucking 3-month party when he was gone after the election.
Yeah,
you could have had a 3-month party. Y'all could have been outside dancing like a whole bunch of coons.
Yeah, right, bro. I don't think that most people can afford another 4 years of Biden. Biden has been a very expensive president to have in office.
Oh, listen, they don't want to have that conversation, bro. Let me tell you, they don't want that conversation.
See, and I think that's the one that people need to have, because for one, the Democrats shouldn't get the vote. But if the Democrats do somehow find some kind of compelling case to make people consider giving them
Matthew
the vote,
McConaughey.
You think Matthew McConaughey is gonna be the
Yes,
man?
I keep he coming, bro. They just did a video, went viral. Woman in Uvalde went to go protest. What I don't know what the fuck she was protesting. I guess gun reform or whatever. Cop put hands on her. You don't think he didn't see that video? And he from there? He might have her on the goddamn stage.
He probably will.
And couple that with the fact that, and y'all gonna love this. I read this morning, ironically from TMZ. Californians that moved to Texas, Texas, Tennessee, and Florida are considering moving back.
So the Californians, because a lot of them up and moved to Texas, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Elon Musk move to Texas? Ain't he one of them?
He moved his headquarters to Texas. Yeah.
Yeah.
He moved it to Austin.
Yeah, that's
He ain't leaving. He ain't leaving. This is a regular motherfucker.
Mm.
Okay, so let's see. You went to Texas because there was no state tax, but you didn't check the white supremacist laws, and you know you ain't gonna go down there and start fucking with them because they got guns. Between that and they'll sick their bulls on you,
and
that's a different kind of Latino you got to deal with in Texas.
Right. Those may as well be no different than, you know what I'm saying, the people in the population that's giving you a hard time.
Mm-hmm. Then you said, okay, we're gonna go to Tennessee. Oh, again, no state tax, but you didn't realize that California and Tennessee couldn't be polar opposites. You're literally in the haven of white supremacy in this country.
It's crazy, man. People be underestimating that.
Mm-hmm. AB Promotion said people got money to just pick up and move like that. Yeah, during the pandemic. Yeah,
right.
That's when they all left.
Right, because moving is expensive. I'll tell you what, like, I ain't trying to pay all that extra stuff to move.
Yeah, we pay 4 G's to move down.
No, I'm not doing that one. No. I'll be miserable where I live at.
Oh, he went. Oh, wait. Carlton Wade say he went back. Say less. And then they went to Florida. You went to Florida. So you left Newsom's bosom for DeSantis's pause.
Not pause.
And now y'all gonna run back. Now y'all gonna run back. Y'all said y'all would rather deal with the earthquakes than the hurricanes. All right. That this is what they liked. This is what they liked. This is what they liked.
What do you think the other countries of the world look at when they see that? A White House fruit roll up.
This. That's BRICS.
Now, do you think that they practice to be that offbeat with that clap?
Yes.
Yeah, that takes some skill.
That does take skill. We've been trying to tell these motherfuckers, hey, we've been telling y'all to do that all day. Y'all don't want to listen.
Man, that's funny.
Y'all rather cater to these people.
Run to you niggas. Run.
And what are they doing for you, ladies and gentlemen? I'll tell you what they're doing for you. They're making you lose money.
Yeah.
Because hey, let's take this off the screen. Let me explain. So BRICS is making moves. Let's just say one day Black Americans and B1 just said, we're not going to use Twitter no more. Elon Musk would have no money. He'd be filing for bankruptcy.
Yeah, I agree.
What if we said one day, you know what? Screw it. Y'all don't want to pay these reparations. Okay, you know what? We still coming to get that check. But the second y'all give it to us, we going to go deal with BRICS. Because with reparations, we will have a top 15 GDP in the world. We might as well go make this work for us.
Man, that's that whole, they rather cut their arm off than do what's right.
Yeah. Y'all literally watching in Tennessee, Black farmers watching the state try to change the constitution so they could take their land forward. So you're going to have less food. But y'all don't care about that. Y'all worried about what Black Americans think soul music is and soul food.
Right.
Then y'all get upset when you get roasted. Y'all play victim.
Yeah, people worried about that
But
quote unquote high
Yeah.
important stuff that's
Right.
not really that important.
But y'all talk so high and mighty, yet your bitch ass country is sitting there trying to get into BRICS. How about that? But y'all say Black Americans don't stand on their own. But your country is trying to negotiate to get into BRICS, where you'll have no power. So you're gonna leave. So you're gonna pull a King Richard's aka Prince Shilling move. You're gonna pull that. Oh, by the way, Blacklight Revelations. You're an old man hating on a young man, and your willy's probably small, yeah.
Sitting in your bedroom, yeah.
What the fuck? How you this angry, my nigga?
Man, why was you not angry like that when your girl was getting disrespected?
If you're not careful, I'll give you a look at.
You should. I bet you he said that to Fuentes.
If you're not careful, I'll give you a look at.
Man, if I'm his girl, I listen. If I'm his woman, he never get any ever again in life.
Man, listen, he's all the way in violation. So whatever happens at that point happens.
And then
he just
every time he try to buck and try to play the role in the house.
But you get on the floor for this clown. He's a bum. He's trash. And you know it. And every time you bring him up, I'm going to let the world know exactly what he is.
Man, what's wrong with Shannon Sharp, man? What's wrong with Uncle Shay Shay?
What did I say? It took Angel Reese to get these coons on code for 12 hours. And then they went right back to cooning.
Man. What's wrong with Uncle Shay Shay?
Uncle Shay Shay's over there sashaying. He don't know where he coming or going.
Man.
You got every time he opened his mouth and finished the sentence, we sitting there like this.
What the hell?
What the hell? What the?
Man, what was that from Undercover Brother?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but Dave Chappelle with a do-rag is hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And then I ain't gonna lie to you, when that dude tried to tell me the vice president don't do nothing.
Oh, I know I don't think I see what I'm seeing, what I'm thinking.
How the fuck y'all don't look this shit up?
They don't look it up,
And
bro.
y'all swear y'all with it be always these college niggas. It's always the college niggas. How are you sitting there trying to tell me how educated you are? You don't go research.
They just assume that everybody is dumb. So you know, and a lot of people have a quote unquote scamming mentality. So the first thing they try to do is intellectually scam you. They be like, I'm a doctor. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, okay, you're not a doctor, but okay, sure, I'll listen to you. And they just come with the arrogance and they just assume that they're that much smarter than you. And they're not. You know what I'm saying?
Shh, I don't get it.
They're not.
And then when I be seeing them talk and they be getting schooled and they don't want to be like, you know what, you right? This is how I feel. That's how they look when they try to tell you something. They look like Paul Winfield when they try to tell you something. When they try to emphasize that they're right. I'm like, my nigga, I think I showed you the proof. Then the best part is, oh, that's not a reliable source. What?
Yeah, it's not reliable.
And that's why I turned it on them. I start giving them lefty sources. Now they trying to say, oh, that's not reliable. What? Since when? Oh, when it fits your narrative is reliable, but when you wrong, it's not reliable.
Right.
Yeah, you can kiss my ass.
Right. PH at Man TV says, bro, always got them clips ready. Yeah, them clips be ready.
Oh, I
Kid
got
Gravity.
I learned from Beatzilla PDX, man. I had to step my clip game up. He pissed me off one night. He was playing these hella clips. I was like, my shit don't look like that.
I don't even play them clips, bro. I just be doing people's voices and shit.
Oh, I know.
You know what I'm saying? I need to learn how to do them clips though.
Yeah.
I need to see you and Moxie Approve have a clip battle.
I want to clip battle that man. I put it in. I think I put it in his comment thread. I said, "Listen, you the clip master. All right,
yeah.
No, we got clip off. Nah.
Yeah, I want to see y'all have a clip battle, man. That'd be one of the best live streams on YouTube.
Oh, that would be. You know what? We might. I'm gonna have to get that done, and then be like, hey, let's transition real fast before we get out of here because I got a Jason Black. I got to get him. I need to. Can y'all help me convince Jason Black to mentor me, please?
Man, Jason Black is funny too. He don't even be meaning to be funny, and he be.
It ain't even that. I want to be. I want to be as respected as the Black authority when it comes to politics and news as he is. I need that because he gonna retire in a few years. He gonna have to sit down. He did his job. Somebody gonna have to take it over. He did it.
I don't think he's gonna retire, man.
I know he's not, but
the real cats don't never retire. Look at Neely Fuller Jr. and Dr. Claude Anderson. They still going strong.
I know, but Jason need to rest. He need to rest. I don't mean that disrespectful. I mean he put in so much work.
No, I feel that.
He's done his job. It's about time a new cat come over and pick up the reins. Can y'all help me get that man to even consider for a day? Just show me the way of the world. I don't even want all the audience. I just want to learn.
I think that he would. I don't know for sure, but he would probably tell you that the most important thing is maintaining your credibility and consistency.
Right.
Because one of the things that he always talks about is the 10 years, they've been doing the new black media for a decade. And like that matters because, you build up credibility and you build up rapport with people and people see that over time. And, people come to trust what you're saying. And you got to make sure that you always remain trustworthy, I think, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for him, but I would assume that would be something that he would say. I don't listen to like any mainstream media or anything like that. I want only when I'm making content or if I'm looking for some certain things to reference. But for the most part, when it comes to media and news topics, unless it's something that's like specific, like about, C19 or something that's specific about economics or something like that, for most political stuff, I get most of my info from New Black Media, whether it's Jason Black, Professor Black Truth, TD Hip Hop Media, Torian, you know what I'm saying, Harvey. I really don't get any information as, from the mainstream media.
Because it's all about us.
Facts.
Because I'm trying to get to this level one day with the black wheels. I'm trying to get to that level. That's the level I'm trying to get to. Nah, I'm just playing. I don't even like SUVs. I hate them things. I don't know how motherfuckers drive that thing.
I ain't mad at it. Listen, I'll take it.
But you never know.
I'll take that bad boy.
If it don't work, then I could always go down this route.
My milk of magnesia. Oh. After the devil made you, he broke the mold.
She them caused a civil war in the manosphere.
Bruh.
Jim caused a civil war sitting there. That's Suge White from Methro Records. You know what I'm saying?
No, I called her Bethro Records.
Bethro Records, yeah. She signing them 360 deals. She got everybody YouTube plaque behind her, like collecting some damn game. You know what I'm saying?
And then you got the regular manosphere, not the black manosphere, the regular manosphere looking at and then looking at him and like, are y'all serious? The nigga Obsidian lost over 300 subscribers.
Did he really?
Yeah. The day
Man,
he
that's
did that
crazy.
interview, he was at 27.7. I checked it yesterday. This nigga did an almost 8-hour stream going in on Six the Goddess.
Obsidian did a stream going in on over what? What did he go in on Six the Goddess for?
Talking about she Me Too'd somebody. She Me Too'd Anton Daniels or some shit.
She Me Too'd and oh, you know, I heard about some weird stuff. But I ain't trying to be funny though, but Six the Goddess could probably like dunk on Obsidian for real. Like
She probably
could take it to the
could.
rim. She could take it to the backboard hard and like hang on it, and he'd just be sitting there with his hands over his head.
How
like
you
it's
talk
raining.
about somebody for 7.5 hours?
And I don't know. Let me just shut up. I've said my piece.
Did you read? You read the article, right?
I only read part of it. I can't get past the part because it's just too funny to me. Like, man, the whole fact that she done gentrified YouTube and made a plantation podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just got them people over there.
You niggas let her get away with it. But when we told y'all this chick is problematic, y'all said we hating.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Now
like,
look at Melanie King. She only gave 5,000 subscribers, but she looking crazy out here.
You said she gained 5,000?
Yeah, since the whole thing. And she ain't say shit. She put out some BS post on my I'm watching the situation. Wait, what? What do you mean you watching it?
What kind of government agency you work for that you sitting back somewhere watching the situation? What you talking about? You parked outside or something? Like, you talking about you watching the situation?
They'll never fucking learn. But you know what's funny? I ain't supposed to say this, but I'm gonna say it. I'm hearing rumblings that YouTube is gonna start changing around how they promote content. Oh, that red pill shit ain't gonna work. No, that ain't gonna get promoted no more.
They've been promoting that kind of content? Really?
Yeah.
See, those kind of people that do that kind of content, they always the ones saying that their channels are getting shadow banned and all that.
They ain't shadow banning it unless you're paying for the views.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think they get shadow banned either.
You're starting to slowly see it. That content ain't working no more. They're starting to slowly phase that out.
Yeah. Well, if you ask me, I think that kind of content is outdated. I think
a lot of stuff because how different ways are you gonna say the same message?
Right.
Like you and I could sit up here literally and like we did today, we do a show about BRICS. But we could spin that many different ways because that shit is always happening.
Right.
It's always changing every day. We could literally go back in history and do a whole history show.
Right.
And it would be fresh content. How many ways you gonna remix Kevin Samuels and make it sound hot? The only way you could remix that man is if you go on TV. And even then, they're still not going to be receptive to it.
No. Look, here you go. Here you go. This how you hold on. This is how you remix him. Hold on real quick. I got you. Throw this up on the screen real quick.
Oh, I know. I figured you didn't, Lloyd.
All right, go ahead and share that screen real quick. Here, Gravity. This how you get the remix in right here.
Go ahead.
Let me see. Hold on. Where am I? Hold on. I just got lost. I just lost my damn screen. What the heck? Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. That's how you remix that.
Yo,
that's how you remix.
Yeah, tell Moxie he gonna have to come see me.
Who is that?
Moxie.
Oh yeah.
We gotta have to come see me.
We gotta get that together. We definitely together.
Okay, since you're here, this is another reason why I don't like the internet wrestling community. Now I played this on Monday, so I don't know if you know who Cody Rhodes is.
Nah.
Okay, he's a wrestler. He's Dusty Rhodes' son.
Okay, yeah.
He was supposed to be the next up. He lost at WrestleMania. The whole internet wrestling community were crying.
What are you crying about?
Okay, he lost. Cause he came back, he was supposed to win the title. They said, nah, they're gonna keep it on. They're gonna keep it on Roman, who got the black wife, and allegedly said the N-word on TV. But it's another subject for another day.
Like that's never mind. That's the stuff.
Right.
That's the stuff I was talking about earlier.
They said this man was the king of the South. They were putting him with rappers. They were putting him with MLK and Malcolm X. They did all this before the match. And what was particularly egregious, some asshole did this.
Wow.
Why?
Bro, I wish I had the answers.
And folk, them white people lost their mind.
Right.
They lost their mind. They were going crazy.
They stay bitchless.
We don't keep no bitches around us, man. We stay bitchless, man.
Man, why I'll never
clip.
That's such a great clip, and I'll never understand. Like he was dead serious.
He said
about
it with
that.
his
Like,
chest.
yeah, he said it with his chest. Like, bro, listen, you understand me? Like,
we don't keep
ain't
no bitches around us, man. We
ain't no females around here. Yeah, we stay without a female. Like, what?
Except, meanwhile, sometime coming and we be outside, we just be talking politics, and then all of a sudden,
His fish. Whoa, whoa.
It's a good fish right there.
Oh, look at
That one right there.
Look
Look at her titties. Her titties.
little titties, little titties, little titties. Lord have mercy.
That's crazy, man.
I don't understand these people, bro. I don't.
It's
And then you get at them, and be like, bro, this was off code. That's what another thing. Who said anti-days? He's like, what code am I supposed to be following? I'm like,
oh,
I said, nigga, you black in Detroit. What do you mean?
man, listen, man.
Oh, did you hear he was striking motherfuckers' channel?
Yeah, man.
Grind and Motivate.
Yeah, he hit up. He put a strike on my man Grind and Motivate's channel. Well, we don't know if it was Grind and Motivate. We don't know if it was him that did it, but there was a strike that was applied.
No,
it was for sure him.
Yeah, it was his video when he reacted to what he did with the white man.
See, now he had Grind and Motivate had Just Pearly Things and Six to God is tagged, and like I ain't trying to be funny, but like I don't never ever,
you want to hear something funny?
Assume that
when you're done.
Go ahead and tell me what's up.
I just got an alert on my phone that said Auburn Priest just uploaded a video saying Just Pearly Things has always been a clown. You niggas are late. You see that? You see what they did?
Auburn Priest. They just dropped
they just
video?
dropped it 2 minutes ago. You see it? You see? You see what I say? They saw the algorithm. They're like, listen, we got to talk about this. Let's see how long this video is.
This ain't the first time Auburn Priest dropped a video about her.
It's not, but
yeah, that's about to be a whole. I'm about to do a whole.
Okay.
That's about to be a whole 6-hour stream on my channel. Matter of fact, I don't know when I'm gonna mess around and get to it, but I'm gonna do that. That's priority, especially while that algorithm hot.
They said they're roasting them. They're roasting her. All right, it's all good. Yes, we know. Yo, you know it'd been funny if Anton got smacked by that white man. That'd have been hilarious. He couldn't show his face on YouTube no more.
He would have showed his face. He'd have went live immediately.
He'd have been like this.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
You remember right after that part, he said, you shot me in the ass.
No, that was before that.
Was it before that?
Yeah.
that part was hilarious.
Shoe program, nigga. 23-hour lockdown.
Oh man, Training Day was a classic movie, man.
I'm the police up here.
He played that part too good.
I run shit here. You just live here.
He played that part a little bit too good.
That's how my man said it. He said, "Listen, Denzel had to be crooked before he took it."
Man, that's funny.
Yeah. It sucks though. But hey, Anton, Uncle Shay want to say something to you.
But you get on the floor for this clown. He's a bum. He's trash. And you know it. And every time you bring him up, I'm going to let the world know exactly what he is.
I can't believe how many coons came outside. I can't believe it.
Bro, they come out.
Bruh. If Uncle Murder don't put this in his 2023 song, he missing it.
Oh, you already know Uncle Murder don't miss nothing.
He can't miss this. This, bruh. How y'all said talking to a white? I'm be quiet. I'm be quiet. I'm be quiet.
He'd be like, Putin about to get the missiles and take over the world. Don't forget niggas online flipped out over the white girl. You know, Uncle Murder gonna throw it in there like that. Nerd niggas online flipped out over the white girl. Bayou Barbie won the Final Four.
Or do you think they really want to swirl? Look at this. How you do a 7.5 hour stream?
I'm a beast like that.
How? Oh, we know you do it, but you talking about a female.
Who? Oh, your boy AD.
It's right here.
Nah, I'm not about to. I would react to that but I can't even do it, man. Like I can't even do it. I heard there's a lot of messiness going on with that whole thing over there. So, you know.
Well, Obsidian, well, the name is gone.
Who gone?
O'Shea, he gone.
Gone from where?
Mansfield.
Oh, see, I ain't even talking about that. I'm talking about the Lapeef network.
Oh, that too, yeah. Because of Courtney. So, yo, that what's her name? Chantel Simone aired her though.
Yeah, I heard it was a lot of airing out going on there. See, that's like, man, look, man, I see that's too much for me. That's way too much for me.
Look at this. Black women need to boycott the Lapeef show. Oh, hey guys, before we go, would y'all like to see a clip? I'm gonna play it again on Monday, but y'all gonna get this exclusive. I got a clip from their network. Would you like to see what this asshole said?
Which one? Anton Daniels?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hear what he said.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all gonna be pissed. Y'all better strap in. Y'all gonna be pissed.
Let's see it. Let's hear it.
Let me close this. But since I mentioned him earlier, I have to do it.
Insult to my existence.
See, I bet you the people in the comment section don't even know what the truck name is that's about to hit.
Son, my nigga Goliath. Son.
Yeah, that's Goliath. They don't know about the equal twin. You know what I'm saying?
But here we go. Now Anton's up in the corner right.
When it's all said and done, and then say, well, what about the kids? Fuck them kids and fuck that woman too. Throw that out with the bathwater. Throw the baby out with the bathwater. Start the fuck over. Get a whole new group of women, and then fix the community that way.
I do want to stress this.
And you Negro sat right there and let him say that.
That's interesting.
Thing you can do outside of killing the black women we have right now.
What?
That will make any significant change in our society. Once we see the root of evil, which is the black woman.
What the hell? That's Antoine said that shit too?
I don't think that was Anton. I think that was somebody else. But yeah, this is the type of time they on, bro.
The hell?
This is the type of time they on. This is what's on TikTok. When they sitting there kissing ass with them foreign chicks, they on this type of time too when they taking a break.
Wow.
By the way, guess who changed their laws for the passport bros? Guess who changed their laws?
Who, Brazil?
Yep. But guess who else changed their laws?
Thailand?
Or about to? No. Amsterdam.
Oh, wow.
The UK put out the call. They say y'all got to watch them sex tourists.
Wow.
A nigga took down the passport bros moving around the world. Y'all can't tell me nothing.
Unbelievable.
Them white boys pissed.
I bet.
Why did we bring this up, fam? Because I told people when it comes to this economy, shit like this all goes under the purview of what goes on with the US versus the world.
Yeah.
This is the shit that they have in the boardroom that you don't hear about. They don't want American money no more. They don't care who it comes from.
Mm-mm.
And you niggas don't listen. I know when y'all hear me and Blacklight talking, sometimes it sounds like a stretch. Through line. There's always a through line.
Facts.
But hopefully you'll learn. But yeah, that clip was wild, was it not?
Man, that was the stuff they be letting go down on a lot of them panels. That's one of the reasons why I don't be having panels.
Oh, I got to take this. Oh, I got to take that. I got to take that. I got to take that. Yes. TW Saver. I got to have that clip.
That's
Another
hilarious.
One. That's a great clip. But yes, but thank you, brother, for coming through.
You already know, bro. We're gonna do it again. Yeah, no doubt.
Will.
We're gonna do it again.
We will. You know what? We need to do a stream. I'll see if I get Torian and see if you can tell TD hip hop to stop playing. I know I'm Jamaican and he Haitian. I know we got a proxy war, but that's not between us. That's between them.
That's hilarious.
And we need to talk about this kid in his own, bro.
Oh, yeah. I'm down. I'll holler at him. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh. She galvanized white supremacy. Do you understand what is going on out here?
Oh, yeah.
She might have got the wake-up call.
Yeah, she crying about it now. She crying about it.
Oh, my God. No. Sir, how you get your husband get cussed out on the email? We gonna say that for another day.
We're gonna say that. We're gonna definitely chop it up about that though. We are gonna do that.
Yes, this is how she be talking online and the results.
It really is.
All right, y'all. We're gonna get up out of here. Rob's got his channel link, so y'all go over there. He got a premiere running right now, so y'all gonna get more content. Y'all already
know. And I'm gonna chop that last part of that stream that I did this morning when Hotep Jesus called in and clipped that last part and run that.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I'll be here Monday. I will be here Monday. I might have a guest. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, y'all. Take care. Stay safe out there. For some of y'all,
beat it. Wash your ass.
And for some of y'all as well, you know what to do. We're the agitators of peace. Well, before we do that, if you're in a good place right now, celebrate yourself.
Waldo Faldo.
From Illinois.
From Illinois.
All right, let me ask you that question before we go. Now, you remember Ty from Fresh Prince?
You said who?
Ty. Yeah. Like when Jazz wasn't on there for a little bit and he had Ty.
Damn, nah, I can't remember Ty. I bet you if I seen him, I remember him.
I'm gonna put him up. I remember Ty. All right, we're gonna use this. I want to ask this question: who was dumber, Ty or Waldo? I want to see what y'all say. Who was dumber, Ty or Waldo?
Is that Ty right there?
Yeah, the one with the black and white shirt
next to Jazz.
Yeah.
If you asking that question, it got to be Ty. It can't be Waldo, because Waldo is the epitome of an idiot. So if Waldo, if we're actually questioning somebody against Waldo, they gotta be worse than Waldo.
What did you said? Waldo. Carlin Way won. Waldo. AB Promotion said Waldo. I'm going to disagree with all y'all, because Waldo, as dumb as he was actually competent enough to go to cooking school and make a career out of it and learn how to do ballet and tap dancing. Ty, I'm gonna show y'all how dumb Ty is.
See, that's what I said. It gotta be Ty.
Ty.
If we're comparing against Waldo, then that means that the person has to be miraculously more dumb than Waldo.
I'm probably gonna get copyright, but I'll just kick it out. Let me see. Is it this one? Hold on. Here we go. Fam. Fam.
Tell me, what is the capital of Ohio? Tyreek.
That would be the capital O, Bob.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Oh? Yeah, that's right, Bob. Ohio. You know, capital O, little H. Do I have to spell the whole thing?
And then he gave it to him. They gave it to him.
That's one of them times when you so dumb you actually get the right answer. Like
he said
something that's
Bob.
stupid. You were actually right.
How many episodes did Ty have? He had the game show. He had the one with Belle Biv DeVoe. I think he had 3. I think he was in 3.
I've been left speechless by dumb answers that were right before.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just shake your head. You just be like, man, that's crazy, man.
But yeah, we getting out of here, folks. We had enough fun. We getting up out of here.
All right, bro.
All right,
appreciate you letting me on, bro.
Yes, sir. Take care. Stay safe out there. Y'all know what to do when the agitators of peace come to mess up your existence.